kind of see it in the UK. We got a few like solid Steves, but every kind, you know, you got like Maze Beans, you got Tropped, you know, everyone's kind of got their
There's
number
like
one.
I think his name's Ireflex from.
Yeah, Big Chungus.
Oh, Big Chungus.
Big Chungus,
yeah, Big
which
Chungus.
is a name, by the way. We're not
Godlike name. But anyways, forget that wacky name. We're gonna go into some wacky characters. The K-Rool is out.
K-Rool
fighting,
versus Fox.
I believe Zano or Zano. A Fox. So not the best matchup, but like I said, Burning likes to work harder than the average player, bro. So
exactly.
We're gonna see what you can do with the K-Rool.
Let's find out. That reflector is already causing a lot of trouble, but Burning plays his cards right. Could be used to condition as the Nair does beat it out. This armor is going to be very critical in breaking a lot of these kind of Fox confirms and combos. Right there's a spike.
Okay. I like how Burning anticipated the side B as well. Catch him with a down end. Oh my god,
that was so raw. What the hell?
Absolutely explode. I know it's Fox, but he is light.
That is true. Great vertical movement from Burning here. Looks like Zano caught a little bit unawares, but that's okay. When you're playing Fox, you can get this download. You're playing against the super heavy, right? As soon as you kind of get the ebb and flow, you should be able to bring it back. You just kind of need one game plan that kind of works against the heavy.
You need to stick to it. The worst thing is though, bro, I don't know if it's just me, but even though I play zoners, sorry guys, sorry Twitch that, but I just hate fighting super heavies in pools. They have this factor I like to call the heavy factor.
Win a round 2 Ganon,
it doesn't matter how good Ganon is in the tier list on paper. Because in tournament, it's different, bro. I don't want to be hit by his moves. I get scared. And I know Zano's felt that a little bit when that back air clipped him. Same with the neutral B. I don't even think he should have died off that. That DI looking kind of French right there. I don't even want to say anything, mais oui, but it's definitely going somewhere at the moment. And Burning is running away with it with this K-Rool.
Certainly is. And you know what? I'm so glad you brought that up because I also believe in that factor, the winners round 2 heavy factor.
Yeah.
And the idea is like, if you're a solid player or, you know, you're a solid player maybe at the mid-level, you have good results, sometimes a little inconsistent.
Yeah.
Chances are it's because your game plan is really strong, but it's not very versatile. And as soon as someone throws that game plan into a little bit of a spin, suddenly you can't adapt it, and you're trying to get it to work, you're trying to do things, and you're losing the mental, it's slipping away. And with 3 stocks to 1, that's kind of what it looks like right now, as the up tilt sends him up, still not killing at 198.
Yeah, man, K-Rool living forever. I like how Burning uses that up air to kind of delay himself, gives him some time to just recover slowly, stall out for a little bit. You just gotta wonder how anxious Zano is, bro. I'm telling you, the heavy factor playing his part. Oh, and that armor as well, man. La super armor doing the damage for sure.
That's the stuff. Just needs to find it a very poor up smash. That was a hard call.
Oh, bro,
that could have gone so wrong.
He needed that, bro. It wasn't even a good up smash. It was vital. There's a difference.
It was the up smash. Sends him up, just building up a little bit of damage now. Burning finally in sort of a disadvantage. Kind of like save, but oh, you give him an inch, he'll take a mile. The get up. Do you remember earlier when I said there's no wake up DPs in Smash?
Oh,
yeah, no, I was wrong. I was wrong.
right
I was very wrong.
Bro. I'm pretty sure that move is armored as well, right?
Buddy. Don't get me started. As Zano, you know what? It's definitely not over at all. This is so doable. It's all about mentality here. It's all about picking yourself up. Right, that's okay. Taking my super heavy tax. They've got their one. Now I can come back with a download. But Zano wasn't able to find kind of as many tech chases, you know, those true tried and tested bread and butter Fox kill confirms that we kind of expect. And whether that's because he's trying to nair but he can't through armor, or he's just a little bit too scared of projectiles, that fear will be your downfall.
Yeah, I think it was definitely hurting him. I could probably feel it on the back of his shoulders for sure. But I know that the way that, you see Burning smiling, the way he was playing Burning was he was kind of jumping around what Fox's reflector. He didn't want to throw him too many projectiles out. Whenever he got those really good, that nair on Zano, he kind of panicked.
Yeah.
And it was up to Burning to just keep that advantage pushing. And here we go again, you know, that nair just stuffing out anything that Zano's putting out, especially with the armor, the belly plate.
Yeah, it's rough. That landing nair for Burning is doing so much work against this Fox right now. Good spacing, but just not quite enough, but still, you can't, like, this is something just in the DNA of someone like Zano, someone like Fox, where like you get in those scramble situations, you have such a great escape option in that sort of like jab, but it doesn't work because you've got armor. So the muscle memory you've been building for months or even years is suddenly just negligible, as once again the dash doesn't connect, Fabs.
Yeah, it's just hard, bro. That's actually a good thing you said about, you know, changing how your game plan is. I feel like there's a certain autopilot that players at this type of level have, and it's so hard to just change that up on the fly when you're fighting a character that just forces you to do that. And it's up to Zano to figure that out, but damn, that down smash, that wake-up DP doing work,
wake-up DP,
maybe
bro.
Burning should transfer to a fight
Maybe.
He
You're
should
right.
swap with Yasha, honestly.
That's true. Well, you can probably swap seeds with Wawa at this point, right? He's probably still in the books.
I can see it.
As he makes his way up. 126, looking better for Zano. If they can find a kill here, it could be proper nice. But unfortunately, Burning have to find his way down. Zano just trying to connect with something. Everything Zano is trying is just not working. The nairs, the jabs, they get armored, go for a dash, you get high profiled, right?
He's getting these hits in, like he's getting these, you know, these nickels and dimes, but you know, he's not getting rich, bro. He needs to find some sort of treasure, and it's not really working out. Burning's still living, and he's gonna make that recovery. Uses the up air again to delay himself.
Finally sent off. Looking good for Zano now. If he keeps this composure, keeps this pressure, could bring it back. Right now, trying to read a high jump, doesn't quite work. Landing down air does not go through either. Waiting for a crown, waiting for that. The king is just...
It's interesting because Zano's not like... I don't know if he knows the matchup or not, but he's not like utilizing the crown as he could. When the crown's off his head, it must be somewhere else on the stage, and I feel like Zano was trying to fight him when he could abuse that, like with the frame that the Fox has with the crown item setups. You know, there's a lot of stuff you can do. So just that matchup unfamiliarity as well, you know, it's all a gimmick to fight K-Rool. It's so annoying, again, switching up the autopilot on the fly.
And that was a great read, right? Knew he was going behind, but just wasn't able to get around that massive, massive body. I want to see Zano utilizing more lasers as well.
Yeah.
I understand why you've got it in mind. It's like, right, I'm Fox, they're super heavy, I can rush them down, I can stop them playing the game. But at the end of the day, it's not working, right? Let's see a little bit of camp there, fella, as fabulous Rising Fair's coming out.
I know you said it was a war, but it's, you know, the Juggernaut's out, and you know, it's definitely a world at war at the moment, and god damn.
Great option.
Burning running away with it.
See what they can do, making it back up. Zano just unable to go off stage. Obviously not the best right there. God, Burning is... See, he found a kill on that the first time.
Yeah.
Knew that Zano saw it coming and thought, you know what, I'll just fake him out. Now, Zano's kind of mixed on what his reaction to that should be. It's like, all right, he's going to go for the fake out again, or is he actually going to kill me? Great conditioning from Burning right there, but Zano was the one with stage control. There's the jab, finally comes through. That's what you want.
Okay, the percent's kind of rising. Definitely can get a kill at the moment. Just needs to find it. Obviously, Fox having specific setups to get the kill or get in the back air. Usually, it takes a few hits of that back air to kill, but just kills him the first time. Fantastic. And he can get this percent up pretty easily.
Certainly can. This could be the comeback Zano was looking for. Might have got that composure. There's the back throw. Certainly was going for a berry there. Yeah. Just for the disrespect. As the nair comes out, 67. This is kill percent if something heavy comes through. Is it going to be a down smash? Ooh. No, going to try and go for a spike roll read.
I saw it, bro. I knew he anticipated the roll. Just whiffed on the dead just there, and okay, a little bit of lag from the K-Rool.
We like to see these landing theirs. Finally, Zano starting to decipher what's going on here, right? Running in, running out, playing with burst range, trying to bait out an option from Burning, and it's working. But here comes the berry. Where's the mash? Right there.
Damn. Damn.
Good sportsmanship from those two players. Smiles on their faces. But alas, the Burning TK Rool a little bit too much.
I love Tom's smile.
It could melt butter. And what better to go with mash, buddy? What better to go with mash?
Not even a Sunday roast, bro. It's a Saturday.
Exactly. We're starting early. Right, it's that French time, man.
Yeah, it's the French time.
As we move on out. Great stuff from Burning. Fair play as well to Zeno. Got a nice little smile on his face. Ready to move on down to losers. Get a bit of composure. Hey. The best thing about losing to a winners round 2 super heavy, you're not in winners round 2 anymore. Honestly, yeah, you know, maybe you don't have to fight that K-Rool anymore. You might run it back, and you never know. Exactly. Good stuff to Burning to advance to the next round, bro. Yeah, honestly, I'd love to